Getting kind of steep now, and the last bit is even steeper here.
What?
The last little bit there is even steeper. So 1 kilometer from the gate, and we're up to 140 meters above sea level. This is the corkscrew part that I referred to. I've never been up that trail there. It looks a bit of a looks like a bit of a goat trail to me. Probably pops you out on Merryman. All right, the steepest part of the climb, right here, the old chin scraper. So today it's hike the road and then down the trail. It's getting a bit steep for Norma's ankle, so she's dropping back now. It's just you and me. Hello, Jim.
How are you?
I'm good. Jim Feidler, the phenom. He goes up and down this road 6 times, and he rides here to boot. That's his workout. He used to be a runner. Another couple of bends, and I'm at the first lookout, the parking area at the top of Churchill Drive, where when the gates are open, you can come up and have a look. There's a speed limit here of 25 kilometers going up or down. Luckily there's no ice today, but there is a bit of a stream running off on the road here. It runs across the road. I was just waving goodbye to Norma as I kick it up a gear for the last push to the summit. It's not quite the summit, it's, as I said, the top parking lot for the road people. But since COVID, the road has been closed for cars. On the next turn, I'll be able to see the sky. It's coming up to about 30 minutes now. All right, so I can now see the end of the road. There's one person up ahead walking, and there's one person coming down with a dog jogging. This looks like a nice day today. It's not too cold, and with this effort that I'm putting in, it's kind of warm. I've had to take my gloves off and move my neck warmer as I get a little bit, thank you tree, I get a little bit into the danger zone here. I'm not a real adrenaline junkie. I don't like danger per se, but there you go. Pretty soon I'll be on the easy stuff, so I can relax and start to work on my pace again. I might do a little bit of jogging on Glendenning, the main trail of Glendenning. So this is the running Jackal, working his way down to the easy stuff, saying bye-bye from Mount Doug. Beautiful view, eh? Great view. Yeah, especially with the new growth and everything. And the moss. Yeah, she was reading her book there. I wanted to make it quite obvious that I was stopping for the view. Well, talking of stopping, I should really be stopping all my recordings now. The video has now gone away. The audio is about to be stopped, and then I have to make my way home as quickly as I can.
Hey there, Carlos. This is your friend from South Central Pennsylvania. At least one of your friends from South Central Pennsylvania. There's a cadre, if you will, of us that live in this area. But, this is Jim. And I am outside for a walk on a glorious 50-degree day. Now, I know to some people that might be, wow, that's a little chilly. But this 50-degree day is the warmest day we have had in South Central Pennsylvania in 2021. So, in celebration, I am out in sandals, as is my wont. Once the temperature gets to or above 50 degrees, I've been known to wear it for less than 50 degrees, but not consistently. So, I'll keep this evergreen, but this is the first day I'm worn sandals this year. I'm very happy about it. So, what else is new besides the gorgeous, gorgeous weather? Well, we have lots and lots of snow here, and is now melting, which also makes me happy. Snow going away always makes me happy. So, it's just an all-around good day for me. But I wanted to talk a little bit about some training. So, I tend to talk about the weather a lot, but it does affect what I can and cannot do as far as training around here. So I had to do a hill workout today because I couldn't do it yesterday because our roads weren't dry enough yet from all the snow we had 2 days ago. So one of the challenges with living around here and training. But I got it in, so that's done. Now I have some training tomorrow because I had to sandwich 2 days together, which again, I'm doing a lot better with getting it in, but it's meaning, my rest days in between many weeks aren't happening with all of the storms that have come through this month, which I am not naming because I want to keep this an evergreen podcast. So, yes, let's just say it's a month where snow might fall in South Central Pennsylvania. That's about as time-stamped as I want to get. We do have some birds chirping out here, so very cool. Just checking my time. I got a little under 2 minutes of talking to you yet. So, since this is your 5 minutes, I of course could talk for longer, but you wouldn't be hearing it, would you? Because it's your 5 minutes. It's not your 6 minutes or your 7 minutes. It's your 5 minutes. That's the name of this show. So there you are. Anyway. So, very happy that hopefully we'll be able to get into a little bit more consistent pattern with my training. Had to do an awful lot of it on the treadmill this year because of our weather. And, there's just some things you just can't do effectively on the treadmill. You can't really do, like hill repeats, which I did today on the treadmill really well, all right? Because it's not really you propelling yourself up the hill. It's the ground moving underneath you, and you're just trying to keep up with it. That's really what treadmills do. They're better than nothing, but they're not better than running outside. So, there it is. All right, let's do a time check. All right, we're coming up to the end of this recording, so I'm not sure what the theme is for today, but I know I had to give you a thematic recording from outside, so I am most definitely outside in sandals. So there you go. This is Jim, aka JD, from South Central Pennsylvania, wishing you all a pleasant day. Hey, this is Bruce, just doing a podcast. Out for... Oh, he flew away. Pick up a bit. Trying to get a longer run. It's a recovery week, so my long run's only 8 miles. I'm running on the Mill Creek Golf Course. I actually have 2 golf courses here, north side and the south side. And if you do all 8 miles, if you do both whole 4 nines, both courses, it's about 8 miles. So just take it. Catch my breath here. I think I'm about done with the first half. Have a few other people. Their pace is a little faster than I'm doing today. My training has kind of not been going so well lately. So, due to, for a while there was extreme cold weather, and then working a lot of overtime at work. Some of it's just general life stress. I wish I brought my gimbal. Yeah. So, really haven't had a lot of runs in lately. I ran Wednesday with the group, and I've gotten my weekend runs in. So, last week I did just under 16. So, we're doing okay.
Heart rate 127.
Want to get the long runs in. So, alright. I'm not going to record too long. I wasn't expecting to be alone the whole time. It happens. And I'm trying to keep my heart rate on the low end for today's long run. Over here. Just enjoy. During the winter, they said you could use the trail path. The whole thing's like this, blacktop the whole way around. So I do use it while the course is closed. We probably got a couple more, weeks, maybe over a month. Maybe by the end of March it'll be open. Won't be able to do this any longer, but I'm hoping for the best. So, okay. I think see if I can zoom in up there. Up ahead is the clubhouse. Alright, it's a little too shaky. There's the clubhouse, and that'll be the halfway point.
So good morning, Kevin, and all the extra mile family out there. This is Carlos and Samantha running towards the Mountain of Joy. It's Sunday, it's early, but it's daylight, which is
38 seconds ahead. Time 3 minutes. Distance 0.41 kilometers. Average heart rate 149. Workout average pace 7 minutes 9 seconds per kilometer.
I'm going to run with you until I get to Robinwood, and then I will say bye-bye. Just me and my friend, the talking Samantha. She's keeping track of my pace and my heart rate and my time. today I'm planning to run for 1 hour. And in that hour, I'm running up Mount Doug and down Glendenning.
Time 4 minutes. Distance 0.56 kilometers. Average heart rate 166. Workout average pace 7 minutes per kilometer.
So I'm going a little bit faster than I need to today, taking advantage of the clear, deserted sidewalk on San Juan Avenue. I hope you're all doing great, and that a lot of you have already had your flu shots, your coronavirus shots. I still wait. I'm not old enough yet to be fast-tracked.
Time 5 minutes. Distance 0.72 kilometers. Average heart rate 166. Workout average pace 6 minutes 52 seconds per kilometer.
I'm looking for the warmer weather now. It's going to be so nice running in shorts and a t-shirt instead of long pants and a hoodie. But no gloves today, which is a good thing. Robinwood is about 1 kilometer from my house. And I'm just turning onto Robinwood now.
One minute 45 seconds ahead. Time 6 minutes. Distance 0.89 kilometers. Average heart rate 168. Workout average pace 6 minutes 44 seconds per kilometer.
Hey, I am just done with my workout and I wanted to pop in here and just talk about my experience this weekend on buying an e-bike. So I bought an e-bike and it's a Valente brand and it was about $1,900. Now there were some other brands that were more expensive. So here are the reasons why I bought the Valente one for myself. Number one, it had the battery pack up front, so on the rails, so it wasn't on the back seat, so my balance will be better. Number two, I bought it because it had a throttle, so if my legs got super tired, I could put it on throttle and not have to pedal. Otherwise, it's pedal assist. It is a 500 watt battery. That was important to me, and it was about a 20 to 30 mile radius on a battery charge, which means when you're running the batteries. So you can go much further if you're actually pedaling some of the time. So that's my plan, is to use it for exercise, but use the extra boost for those giant hills where I live in Tower, Minnesota in the summertime. Super going to be helpful for me to have that. I also wanted to make sure I had a lithium-ion battery and to have a shop near my home that I could bring it to. So those were the reasons why I chose the Valente e-bike for myself. It is the Trend model, so it had upgraded handlebars. It had everything really I wanted. I looked at a fancier Como one, which would have costed me $3,700, and it didn't come with fenders, so you'd have to buy those extra. It didn't come with a very comfortable seat, so I would have had to buy another seat. And it really was a nice ride. I took it for a test ride, and it was a nice ride. So it was a little bit more a fancier ride, but the bike was also a lot heavier. So the bike I ended up with was 78 pounds. The bike that was fancier was actually closer to 100 pounds. And for me, my first e-bike, I didn't feel like spending an extra $1,000 was worth what I was gaining and some of the losses that I would actually get with the extra weight, and also the fact that it didn't have a throttle, so it was only pedal assist. It did have a longer battery life, but not by a huge amount, so I felt comfortable with it. It met our state park road guidelines, so I felt okay about what I was purchasing. So it's exciting for me to have this e-bike because I usually ride the 20-mile route at my lake place in northern Minnesota in the summertime multiple times, and the hills just really get me on the hot days. And I'm not the youngest of all. I'm going to be 57 years old. So just to grow into this e-bike and really enjoy it, my bike rides when running is my primary sport, is just going to be joyous for me. So with that, it's almost, I'm going to sign off. Have a great day, everyone, and I wish you wonderful runs and beautiful scenery out there.